Hey everybody, how's it going? Got a few pickups today and some little bit of advice for you. First thing I want to say is Ultra Prism has come down in price a lot. You can pick up a box pretty cheap now compared to what it was. I picked up a couple boxes back before the price dropped a little bit more. I paid $2.50 each box. Now you can get them for like $1.90. Maybe, I have to pay a little bit of shipping, a little bit of tax on it, so right around the 200 mark. So anyway, I just want to tell you about that. And also, I picked up a whole bunch of blisters. Picked up a couple more Lugia tins. I think I paid $1.40 for each of these, with shipping and tax included. So these are hard to get. They're hard to come by. I only own like 3 of them. They got good cards in them too. So anyway, I picked up. I'm gonna get to these in a minute. Just clearing the area. So I picked up some more Flashfire boosters. I paid $28 each for them. So a complete art set. I'm sure they'll go up in value. So anyway, I picked up, I'm going to tell you about this in a minute. I picked up all these blisters. Here's what I paid. Paid $877 for all of them. There's 24 in each one of those double, well, there's actually, I split them up. There's 12 in each pack in the sealed bags, but I bought them as a 24 pack. So, like, here's 24 of Unified Minds, and Steam Siege, and Guardians Rising, and then Sun and Moon, and Team Up, and Breakpoint, Fates Collide, Burning Shadows, and Cosmic Eclipse. So, picked up all those. So I have some. So then, I picked up these. There's 6 of them in here. They're all the same, of course. These Legends of Justice boxes that have Plasma Storm, black and white. And I think the black and white, you see it right there? Sometimes that might be a different pack. I'm not 100% sure. But they seem to all have Boundaries Crossed and Plasma Storm. I paid $564 for all 6 of them. So that's $94. That's $94. $94 each. And there's a story behind these. I think these are great investments. That's why I bought them all. I've shown these to you before. So these came in a box like this, but not this box. So this box had a terrible odor to it. So I opened it up at the shipping center, and the box is inside. There's nothing wrong with them. So I don't know what the heck happened during shipment, but we threw away the box. In fact, it touched my shirt, and my shirt smelled like it. So I had to immediately take my shirt off and throw it in the washer. And thank God these are fine, though. So I don't know what happened during shipment. Did a homeless person piss on it or something? I mean, did an animal piss on it? That's why I have this dog out here. This little fake dog. Because if you're going to store Pokemon products for future, you got to be aware that, cardboard will absorb odors. Now, a plastic container still will absorb some odors, but if an animal would urinate on the plastic, it's not going to get absorbed. It's going to come off, So you're better off, like I said before, storing stuff in plastic containers. So if you're a pet owner, you need to be aware you should try to keep your products even more safe, because buyers will prefer like a smoke and pet-free home to buying a collectible over somebody that doesn't even say that. And if you are a smoker or a pet owner, you got to be even more careful to protect your product. Now, if you have I've gotten things in, like test equipment, and some collectibles that like smelled of smoke. Like say this smell of smoke, you can leave it out, leave it air out for like a month and it'll be fine. But, you know, you'll get more money for your items if you keep them nicer. Like, you know, this is nice and clean. What if I opened this up and there was like cat hair all over it, okay? And it smelled. That's, you know, a person might send it back and go, hey, this has problems with it. I smell odor to it and it's got cat hair all over it. I want my money back. So that's what you're going to run into. Then, you know, the money gets tied up through eBay, through PayPal, whatever. You have to go through that hassle. So if you keep your product nicer, you're not going to have that problem. You can even keep it in cardboard boxes. I'm just telling you, cardboard boxes are not as good as plastic. So I'm just letting you guys know, you know, what happened. I emailed the seller, and he's like, yeah, I don't even own pets. So I'm blaming it on the post office. So it's just wild. I buy a lot of stuff from all over the world, and not just Pokemon products, like, you know, high-tech, expensive equipment. And so I've seen it all, but like that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. So I got some other things that I was going to tell you too. If you're buying product, okay, I've never ever, I keep most of my stuff, but if I ever sold anything, I've never ever got less than what I paid for it for a sealed product. Okay, and that includes like even toys and stuff like that already have nothing to do with Pokemon. Everything goes up as long as you keep it sealed. Okay, but some things that, and I own a couple card stores and slash toy stores and collectible stores, sports card stores. So I know what I'm talking about pretty much. What you want to do is you never want to overpay for the product if you can. Now with Pokemon, it's hard to get a good deal because people that own this stuff, they don't want to come off of it. Sometimes they don't even want to sell it, but they throw it on there anyway for a high price, figuring if somebody's willing to give them a high price, they'll sell it. But they're not even interested in selling it, some of these some sellers on eBay and other places, okay? But you try not to overpay for the product. It's hard to do, but you should still try to. And don't be in a hurry to sell your product, okay? If you buy something and you paid $100 for it, don't expect it to go up, you know, in a week to $200. You know, give it some time, okay? So don't be in a hurry. And if you list something and you want to get a good price out of it, it might sit there for a while, but eventually it's going to sell, okay? And keep it sealed right there. So I wish I would have not sold my sealed base boxes of, you know, Pokemon sealed base box, Unlimited, not the first edition, but the Unlimited. And I think I sold a Fossil and a Jungle. I sold like 3 boxes about 5 or 6 years ago. I got like $1,000 to $1,600 for each box. You know, obviously the base was probably the $1,600. What they're now, they're like $16,000. I saw a guy posting one up on eBay for an Unlimited base box. I mean, like, that's a factor of 10 times in so many years. That just screams anything what the stock market can do, unless you're doing insider trading and stuff like that, which you're not supposed to do. You know, it's against the law. So anyway, like, subscribe, and share. Just want to show you some stuff and give you some points. Have a good weekend.